a few words about a disastrous movie, Sexy Harem Ada Kaleh. In fact, only a phrase would be needed, and it seems I have already said it. That is, it's a calamitous movie. I see that it's raining outside, but it wasn't in the weather report. Jogging will be a problem tomorrow. Anyway, so this would be necessary, perhaps, in film schools as an example of how not to do the movie. It has all the tacky, idiotic, stupid elements of humor that you can find. There's this poor guy departed. I mean, I think he's dead, Jean Constantine. And he's doing this cliche, this scheme he had in other movies. I'm thinking it was Toate Pânzele Sus, they had a series which was popular here, but then there were days when you could see films made here. Then they selected what you could see, they censored and eliminated. For instance, Valeze de Nisip comes to mind. I think that was Ceausescu saw it and said, no way, you can't allow this bullshit to be, which was in fact a good film. One of the few good ones couldn't be shown because, well, you can't have the masses think in a dictatorship, and you only need to give them some circus, like in the Roman Empire, some silly entertainment, like this Ada Kaleh, which in fact, if I'm not mistaken, not that is of any importance, was in fact made after the fall of communism, and representing a sort of misguided, again, apocalyptic consumerism, erotic and of other harem, sexy harem, Ada Kaleh. So returning to this Jean Constantine, mergeam, făceam, vorbeam. He had a character in a series I mentioned, and he was a Turkish guy who had an incorrect manner of speaking the local language, and it was supposed to be funny. Perhaps it was. He said a few things wrong once, twice, but then if they continue with the same ultimately stupid joke again and again and again and again, and you see what I mean, you can say again 100 times, it becomes the infamous, if mythical maybe, Chinese drop. There was an idea here that it's a sort of torture. Maybe the Chinese invented. If you are in a cell and it's this drop that keeps falling, drop, it will drive you crazy if you can't do anything to stop it. I don't know if it's true. Seems mild when compared with the things they really can and did as torture. Forget movies and real life. Jordan B. Peterson mentions the Japanese experiments wherein they had the hands of prisoners frozen and then unfrozen and then frozen again until it was something terrible, the worst possible torture, Peterson says, and might be true. So, to end this note, because it doesn't deserve more, it's, as I said, it's out there to be shown to people who think of acting, doing movies. This is tacky, kitsch, the worst, insulting the audience um, movie that you can find. Unless, of course, it can be an audience of people that actually prefer this type of thing. I mean, what's the difference between Vin Diesel, I'm being mean now, and his silly movies, and the guys doing this? There is a difference, but not a big one. And Trump supporters, people who vote for our gold here and the bread plague, and that's the exact thing for them. So, yeah.